Okay, so this seems to be becoming a thing where I buy things at a huge discount and then I open them and then we see like if they're actually what they're supposed to be and how much is included and stuff. This was my biggest Mac discount pickup yet, in as much as there were 3, or if I'm being like that movie, 3 winning items. So let's see. And I just picked them all up at the same time because why wouldn't you? This first one I'm going to open, I wasn't going to bother with it if it was by itself, but I had I'd already won the other 2, so I threw in the minimum like $1 bid on this one. Nobody else wanted it, and it came out to something like $4.50 after their fees and taxes and stuff. So here we have Siren Gnarl. Siren Gnarl. I really wasn't going to bother with this one just in general. I think the Eon Pro is a superior option, or Eon Pro X, whatever. But for as cheap as it was, you know, you figure it can always be a spring donor or something like that. Okay. Siren's packaging is, let's say, interesting. All 3 of them are like this. They really got kind of a lot of poop from the community, not really liking their stuff, but you know what? I mean, for the first entries from a new dark blasting company, I think it was not too bad, really. Alright, so here's our blaster. Piece of, it's just cardboard. Alright, so the blaster itself, there's a dart right there. That's funny. And iPro. Alright, nothing else in the cardboard. Away with thee. Alright, let's see. Does this have... Okay, so it has a skinny pusher. That's cool. So magazine, 3 darts total. Oh yeah, I didn't actually... I can't remember if the solid ultra style darts came with the other stuff that I got. But, well, they came with... Oh my gosh, there were 2 darts in there. Is there a third one? There's a third one. Why are there 3 darts in the bit? You know what? I bet it was like this and those were loose, and the person working there probably just shoved them down, because there's no way you would have tried to fire it and... Well, anyway. Now, everybody said that the ergonomics are bad. I have pretty big hands. This isn't that bad. The grip is weird. It would be much better if not for this bump here, because that makes my pinky have to go forward. But the 2 fingers that are here, I mean, that's not too bad. Was this left primed? This was probably left primed, wasn't it? Oh, oh man. All right, well, yeah, this was left primed. Awesome. Thanks, whoever you are. Oh, yeah. I don't really care how hard it fires, whatever. It is what it is. It was cheap. It fires. Okay, that trigger pull is kind of not fun, but it works. It came with a little itty bitty bitty mag, 5 dart mag. That is the cutest thing. And the blaster is in okay shape. There's at least 1 body kit for this. I can hit the mag release with my middle finger, and I can hit it with my thumb. Yeah, you know what? That's not terrible. It was $5. I won't complain too much. All right, entry number 2. Number 2 and number 3, I had the same winning bid, but I think I had a different max bid for them. But the winning bid was $3 plus their fees, ended up being just a hair under $7, I believe. Something like that. So this is an Eon Pro X. I've already got an Eon Pro X, but I don't know. It's just hard to say no when things are cheap, you know? I like cheap stuff. That's why this is frugal fun. This is interesting. You can see the, I don't know, P-car, whatever. It's not really P-car either because it's not printed, but whatever. You can see the rifling device right here, which implies that this is new in box, but there's definitely stuff rattling around inside. So let's see what we got. All right. That is everything. All right, what do we got? Eon Pro X. Yeah, that's cool. EM Pro X magazine. No iPro. How rude. And we got the rifling device. I guess you have to like cut that and then you can, well, anyway, it does come with that. It's nice to have, even if I don't use them much. But what did I do with those darts? I chucked them somewhere. Okay, here is a few darts. So this is just the does it work check. Yeah, it works. It's harder to plug this. Yeah, not bad. So just under $7, magazine, no iPro, no darts. Could do worse. There's also a body kit for this, makes it pump action. There's a lot of options you can do with this. This is a canvas, as it were, on which to paint one's preferences. Okay, so I saved the biggest one for last. This one, I gave it a higher max bid, but again, I got this for, the winning bid was $3 plus all their fees. This is a Nexus X. All right, now the interesting thing here, maybe this was supposed to be conveyed by the photos, is look, why is there a, this doesn't even really fit on camera, sorry about that, but like there's the inside of a box taped and it has Maxim Pro on it. So like, what? And you know what I think? I see these are X-Shot darts, so these might be X-Shot full-length mags. That's bizarre. They might have mixed up the contents with the, with some X-Shot blasters. And look, there's actually a B-car or D-car here. And that looks like a Maxim Pro stock. So, but this was all one thing because it was, like, I didn't do this. This was taped together, so it's all one thing. And just under $7. So which one should we open? Let's open the one that doesn't belong, I guess, first. We will see what's in here. Man, they don't really care about getting like good photos or just in and out. That's it. Get it out the door. But if you had better photos, I think more people would want to bid. So it's a double-edged sword, right? If you can't see it, you can't, or if you can't see it, you don't want to bid, but you want to bid, but yeah, it's weird. What is this entire cover is just made of tape. Just a sheet of tape. Oh my gosh. All right. Now I will admit, I'm not sure I've actually used any of X-Shot's magazine-fed blasters. It might just be the newer Insanity stuff, so maybe these mags are okay. It doesn't feel squishy or anything. It says 15, I guess it holds 15 darts. 15 dart curved mag, kind of cool. Yeah, these have been in there a while. They got, well, the top one, there's little lines on it from the being in contact with the feed lips for a while. All right, I will unload these darts after we're done with the video, but full-length darts, full-length mag, whatever. This would appear to be the same. Yeah, about 15 round mags. That's not bad, right? All right, half dart. I kind of wonder if we will end up with some of the things from that Eon Pro in here because, I don't know, Maxim stock. We got some iron sight here. Got an iPro. Got another iron sight, but a different style. What a mess. And if you've ever been in a Mac discount pickup location, it's kind of like a Goodwill outlet, slightly nicer in that you have to bid on instead of just going and scavenging. They're not well kept. It is filthy and smelly. Yeah. Oh, there's a dart in there. What the? All right. Disc car. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This must be the box from a Maxim Pro because the stock is still got the zip ties on it. Bizarre. I wonder if there's a Maxim Pro I missed out on that. Because Maxim Pros are pretty cool. At least pretty cool to buy cheap. Alright, well that's it. So iPro and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 15 darts. Whatever. I'll take care of the rest of that later. Let's open the main package, huh? Now the photos did show, as far as I could tell, did show that there was at least the Nexus X Blaster. How is this closed? Oh, the tape is on the corners. Oh, I see. That's just that's a display in store window. See what you get. So you gotta open it and put it back. Of course there is tape everywhere, including places tape did not originally tape. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay, what do we got? We got no stock. Alright, so that is not the worst place to be. So what do we got? Ridiculous scope. Wait, this isn't real, right? Yeah, there's no magnification, or it's just plastic. Whatever, it's not electronic. Got our mag. 12 round mag. Got our iPro. Got our, oh yeah, this, I thought this was the most ridiculous thing, because if you figure out which accuracy device you want to use, why would you ever then, like, clip the other one on the side? Why would you, one of them is going to be better. Why would you carry the one that's not better with you? That makes no sense. Let's see. That's it. Okay. So Eon Pro, and we'll fire some of these darts just to see if the blaster works. So again, $3 winning bid. I think I'd bid up to, I don't know, $12, $10, something like that, because these are nice. And but 3 was all it took. Trigger lock. Yep, that works great. Yeah, nice. Oh wait, does that? No. Okay, doesn't already have a improvement device on it, but yeah, that's decent. I can easily print a buffer tube stock like one of Gemini's, such as the Super Soaker or Raider style ones. That is not bad. Yeah, $7. That's a very good buy. All right, well, I got some cleaning up to do because I just threw stuff everywhere, but hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time. If you liked it, give it one of these, and later on.